Good evening, Pante, and good evening, everyone. Tonight, I'm very happy to be the moderator of our group, and you know, I have just sent all of you the topic for us to discuss, and so tonight we are gonna discuss about the topic named working in group or group work. You know, for very long time ago, people choose to work in group besides they work individually. So maybe there are a lot of reasons as well as there are a lot of benefits from working in group. So that I choose this topic for us to discuss tonight. And you also know the question. Yes, we have 4 questions to focus on. And now I would like to repeat them again. Question number 1, why do people need to work in group? Question number 2, how can we build up a group? What is a structure of a big group? Question number 3, when there are any arguments happening in a group because of the opposite view of each member, how can we solve them properly? And question number 4, could you recommend some ideas to improve our group? So now let's jump into our discussion. Let's start with question number 1. Why do people need to work in group? So this question, I would like to turn the micro to Pante Phakadei. Maybe the first one to answer this question. So please, yes.
Thank you for your invitation. Respect to the Triple Champ, the Buddha Thamma and the Sangha, respect to Venerable Ngọc Tam, and hello everybody in our crafts. As everyone knows, the craft is very important in our life, especially craft in the part of the social, and the social is the part of the country or the nation. So craft is important for the people. They are least to people in the social. And for the question why we need to do in the group, because as you know, in the company, there are a lot of work, or in the social, there are a lot of work to do. So the master or the leader, they are split to another work to other people, and then we should to do together. So we create a group, then work together. So example, if we want to do a book, so a part of group, they are work for the title of one chapter, and another group for the 2 chapter, and the second group, there is the 3rd chapter. So they are split and easy to do for the work. So and the group may be influence and affect for our work more than we do it by personal work. That's in my ideas. Thank you.
Yes, it's very great. Yes, following your idea, we need to work in group due to the reason that is some companies or some in society there are a lot of big work or big tasks that a person cannot do by himself or herself. So we have to gather in a group to divide the task into more tasks so that one one person accept a part. Yes, so that we can finish the task effectively and quickly. Yes, that is a very practical example. Yes, thank you so much for your idea. And for the same question, I would like to hear more about the other people's idea. Now I would like to invite Mr. Bun. Yes. So according to you, what is the reason why people need to work in group? Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Sunna, and I want to pay my respect to Venerable, and so this question I have some idea about working in group. The first, why we have to work in group, because we have find difficulty to resolve some type of work, so we need to create a group, or we need more idea from other people to explain, to give idea for solve the work or the problem, so that when we meet a difficulty to work or to solve some problem, so we need a group. And I have heard said people say that if you want walk quickly, you should walk alone. But you want to walk far, you just walk in a group. So I think that when we go away, if we just alone, we don't have to wait other people. We go so quickly. But if we have to go to so far, we need a group to share idea or to share anything when we need, like food or fuel for our vehicle, or if we have some problem on the way, so we can help together. So that's said mean that. So about but some kind of work we do not need a big group. We just work along is better. But some type of work we need group, like in a science area, or in building in structure work. So we have to need group to solve the problem, or we need a group to find more idea to make our work is go fluently. So that's my idea. Thank you.
Yes, thank you for your good idea, and I can get the very interesting idea from you that people need to work in group to fulfill ourselves more than we work individually, because people need to connect to each other. When we want to go fast, we go alone, but when we want to be perfect, we need to work in a group to get a lot of idea from the other people. Yes, thank you. I agree with you, but how about the other people in our group? Do you have any question for Mr. Ben? Okay, now maybe there is no question. I would like to turn to the another member. I would like to hear from Serai. How about you? What is why do people need to work in group? Yes, please share your opinion.
Thank you. I would like to pay my homage to Venerable in our group, and good evening, all group member. I have enough fortunate to be here with work with a very effectively group, and so sorry to say that, but it's frankly no person perfect, and we need to learn to learn experience from other. Why we have born here and other also have a born here. It means we need to have an exchange with each other to make a magic hand, a big hand, and a big hand can make a magical thing. In other words, I see that when we work in group, we can easy to support other, because when have a lot of viewpoint, have a lot of idea in a group, we can get a various of thinking, and this is the reason to find the perfectly answer for one thing. And I will see we choose small to make a big work. And if we can have a lot of people to work together, we can complete the work speedily and more effectively. Thank you for listening.
Yes, it's really true for your idea, because when we only use ours, when we only use our idea to solve a task, or to do a task, we cannot get the most achievement. So when we cooperate, or we connect to the other people in a group, it's easier for us to finish the task. Yes, it's very meaningful idea. So this question I also would like to hear from Mr. Phong. Okay, could you say something about this question?
Yes. The first I pay homage to Buddha and pay homage to Dhamma, the monk, and say hello to everyone. The one question: why do people need to work in a group? According to me, work alone and working group, we find working group more effective. Group member discuss a topic together, chalk the bad idea in your group. In a developed country, group discuss it apply in school and apply to very shop. Group discuss make us learn from each other and exchange of experience to all people in a group. Yes, I have an idea.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes, it's a very practical opinion because you are a teacher. You can apply the working teaching method to into your classes. It's very different from the traditional method to teach students. Now we change the interactive method to teach students by using the working in group. We can divide the class into a lot of groups so that they can discuss a very complicated problem or a very complicated topic, so that they can they have more chance to work each other, to exchange ideas together. It's very effective way of teaching. Yes, thank you so much. And yes, now we have 2 minutes left. I would like to hear from Phante Ngọc Tam. Yes, how do you think about this question?
Yes, thank you for your asking me tonight. I feel so happy when I received your question. The first answer this question, I pay homage to the Buddha, I pay homage to the Dhamma, I pay homage to the Sangha, and I respect Phante in our group, and I say hello with everyone. And I think that the reason people need to make with group, like you see that in the present, and in the COVID-19, have a lot of people difficult to problem in our life, like they have to need to support from other people. But if we don't work with group, we cannot do and we cannot have a lot of people. So like in the pagodas have a lot of monastery and led by the master, led by the master, and and call a lot of people, all the people to have together and magnum and some and bring to have a people meet difficult problem with COVID-19 in the present. And they from Ho Chi Minh City, you see now. And the reason many people like work with group because if you have because you have a long plan, you need to a lot of people to help you, so you need to work with group. And like a company, one person cannot do. Like a company, if you have some people or 2 or 3 people, you cannot do, and you cannot complete with your plan. So I think that the reason the people can the people need to work with group is like it. Thank you for your listening.
Yes. Thank you so much for your sharing. And now I can summarize all your ideas about the first question that all of you all of you focus on the very very practical benefits of working in group, that is easier for us to solve the abstract topic or the complicated task that one person cannot solve them properly. But when we work in group, it's more easier and more effective for us to reach the goal or to accomplish our object easily. So thank you so much for your answers. How about Sarai? I saw that you are raising your hand.
Thank you. I want to have a question for Pante.
Yes.
Pay my homage to you, Pante.
Okay. I am hearing.
Yeah. Can you help me to answer what benefit do you get from our group?
Okay. I think that I have a lot of benefit from our group because I learned English before. I don't know to speak. I afraid of mistake with my speaking, and now I need our group. I need our group, even though I speak English a lot of mistakes. So I try to speak every day when we meet each other, we meet together in our group. I think that I improve my English a lot of. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Your English will be improved. Yeah.
Yes, thank you for your question and answer. And one more thing I would like to share more, that when we work in group, it's also a good chance for us to make friends and also build up a lot of necessary skills that we use in our life, such as communication skills, or speaking skill. Yes, as well as listening skill. Yes, thank you so much for this question. And now we move to the second question. How can we build up a group? And what is the structure of a big group? I would like to hear from Mr. Ben first. Yes. How do you think about this question?
Hello, please ask the question again.
Yes. The question I would like to ask you is, how can we build a group? And what is the structure of a big group? Can you, do you understand?
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. So how to build a group? It's based on the group is so big or is medium or small group. If and based on how important to the group. So if we have a small group, it's just we want to meet a lot of people to talk, to share some idea. It's not so important. So we just add together, we just share the idea, the purpose to other one and ask them to join us. Example, you want to make a group of in Facebook and want to share something or want to talk something when you need. You just show your idea to other one and invite them to the group. So it's not need a leader or not need grace purpose to make a group. So it's easy. But if the everyone want to make a big group and that group very important to solve something like science group or a group of study something, and it's have ask people to do have multiple knowledge, so we can much clear purpose and show that to other people, and if necessary we have to be allowed from the government or some kind of people that they have allowed us to do that. As example, if we want to make a group of business, so we have to request from the government that group we show the rule of group, and we have to choose the leader and the vice leader, etc. And we have to study about the law. When everyone talk, it's not to make wrong to other one, etc. So to conclude idea, I want to say that it's based on the group small, important or not, big or small, so we can to build the step to make a group. So that's my idea. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. I also agree with you, and now I have a question for you. You mentioned about how big or small purpose so that we can build a small or a big group. So how do you think about a team and a group? Is it different from each other?
When we talk about a team, that means we have to team or more. Like team A and team B, they have to race to get rewards. We have to again together, like a team of football. We have to again to other team of football. So if we have to race or to get the rewards, so we call the team. We make the team a group of team. So if we just one group, so we call the group. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, that is a correct idea. I agree with you, and I also have heard from some professor that they also talked about the difference between a team and a group, following their ideas that the team is different from a group because in the member in a team, they work equally. There is no leader in a team, but in a group, usually there is a leader or more. Yes, thank you. Are there any questions for Mr. Ben?
Yes, I have a question. Example, if you is your house, if more the problem, you need to the group in the member in your family.
Yeah, I follow your question. If we have problem in our family, we just ask people to come and to find the idea to solve some problem in our family. So at that time, we also we can call everyone to come together and talk together. But I think it's not a group. Each of a group people talk together and then despite they don't talk, they don't stand in the group longer. They stop and they don't have a group stay for a long time. So they just a short of a meeting. So I think that is not a group.
Share idea in
they just share idea to solve some problem, but they not a group.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, any more question for Mr. Ben? Okay, now I would like to hear from Phan Tê Ngọc Tâm. Yes. For this question, how do you think Yeah.
Yes, I think that this question and how to build up a group, right? Okay, I think that the first you want to build up a group. The first you have to explain clearly about your idea and what is the benefit to develop our group in the present, and you can and you can say you can tell them about the general benefit in our group and develop like in our group in our group build up by my persona because all members here want to improve English, and I think that the benefit in our group develop English and can speak English well in the future, and can speak English like a native speaker. I think that.
Yes, thank you for your idea. And based on your idea, the reason for building a group is based on the goal that all members in the group want to achieve, like our English speaking group. The goal is
Yes.
to improve our English speaking skill. Yes. So thank you so much. And now I would like to hear from Phante Pakadai. Could you say something about this question?
Thank you. The question: how to build a big group or small group and the structure by the group. So I heard about Mr. Ben and Phante Ngọc Tam. Although we can build small, medium, or large group, it's not important. But the first we should set the goal or the purpose we want to build. As our group, we set a group for the purpose is to improve English speaking, listening, and something that is about the knowledge. That's it for the how to build a big group or small group. And the structure is important. How to hold it a long time. It's very important.
Yeah.
Sometimes the people or the group sometimes is create or build group is so easily, but it's run about 1 month, 3 months, or 1 year. Is no longer. It's very regret. That's the structure of the group is very important. And the Buddha also everyone, as I think everyone know, the Sangha meaning that's in the group or the team like the group. So the group in the Sangha that's the same about the will and some the morality. So the group we can build for the same idea, the same seriously. It's feel about same the purpose and the same benefit. It's not for private benefit. That's the benefit of the group, and then we can structure for the purpose or the goal we want to get it. Like Mr. Ben, he said, let's say set a final goal or set the purpose and set the rule for our group to working. That's my idea.
Yes, it's very awesome idea. I really respect your idea and agree 100% because you said that the the age or the age of a group, long or short, is based on the structure of that group. If a group doesn't have the structure, that group can be destroyed very easily. Yes. So I have a question for you. So you say, following your idea, how can we make the group stay longer and longer? Yes. Could you share more, please?
I think the first that we should listening everyone in our group. If we have a member again or object about our ideas, so we can solve, and then we can speak to everyone. And we always meeting about 1 week. One time a week, or sometimes one time a month, so we can know about the ideas, and then we can solve about a problem, and then the mother, we can set up the goal for the next month or the next step for our crop. Example, that's the crop. In our crop, we always set or always provide a new topic for improve the crop. So that's it, like the crop we can to do like that to build a crop is more time. That's in my answer. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much for your idea. Yes, I really like your opinion. Yes, and because time is not available for us more, so I would like to turn to another question, that the third question. So it's also related to the second question. When there are any arguments happening in a group because of the opposite view of each member, how can we solve them properly? Yes, so this question I would like to invite Pante Ngọc Tám. Can you share your opinion for this question, please?
What question?
The
Three question, right?
Third question.
Yeah, just can you tell me a question again?
Yes.
Can you tell me the question again?
Okay. When there are any arguments, arguments.
Argument. Can you explain?
Yes.
Can you speak my?
Yes. Chùm lo. Starting. Do you make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Happening in a group because of the opposite view of each member. How can we solve them properly?
Okay. Yes. I understand your question. To decide to decide any argument happening in our group, I think that you have to need a person in our outsider người ngoài cuộc.
Okay. Yes.
We have to need an outsider to tell the person, two person, what is happened, and explain clearly. Explain clearly explain clearly about any government happen to a person thế tha dần chọn như vậy tha dần đầu tới bây giờ ở nạp nạp đã bằng có hẹn nung lại tiền pin nạp nung ở dạo nữa.
Okay. Yes.
Can you speak? Can you help me, my friend?
Yes. Following your idea, when there is an argument between the two members or among some members in a group, we should need the another person that have the relationship with the two people to explain clearly what is wrong, what is correct, right? Yes, I absorb your idea. Yes.
Yeah,
So
thank you for you.
yes. How about Sarai? How do you think about this question?
Thank you. Yeah, actually, I think that argument in the group is regularly and it's normal because every member have enough right to express their own thing and to protect their opinion. And the most important in a group, I think, is a leader. Because a leader is the person who have enough wisely to listen, understand, and explain about all the opinions in a group. And I don't think that opposite idea is not good because someone say yes and someone say no, but they all have their own reason for their answer. And if a leader can have enough experience and wisely, they can explain to all about the advantage and disadvantage of on their answer, and then find the most suitable decision. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, it's amazing idea. Yes, it's very appropriate appropriate method to solve this problem. Thank you so much. And now I would like to move this question to Mr. Ben. Yes.
Okay, thank you. According to me, when we have a problem from the member of the group, so we have to divide the problem to type of problem. The first problem, if they from the purpose, they from the goal of the group, that means some people do not agree about the purpose of group, so they want to change or they want to do other ways. Is opposite to the group opposite group leader or group to opposite to the leader the goal of the group. So that if have some one person want to agree argue with the purpose, so we can so by we talk together why that people they want to change or want to do other way. different from the purpose, the first purpose. If that people, they can show us the stronger than our group purpose, so we can think about how to change the purpose or change the rule of the group. And other type of problem, that's some people, they hate together, they don't like other one, so they want to change or want to they just argue outside of the purpose. They just don't want that people to join the group. So at that time, the leader of the group have to ask about the problem and show them more about the purpose of problem. They don't need to. They do need to. They do not need to argue together in the group. So if have something opposites view or purpose together, so they can let it outside the group and just talk about the purpose of group. Don't make it affect to the group. So we just look forward to the future. We have to have the group more developed, so we don't get the individual problem in the group. So I think that's a problem is regularly in the group. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much for your idea. So following your ideas, there are two cases of arguments in a group. The first case is related to the common goal of of the group, and the other case is not related to the common goal. So when the arguments is not related to the common goal of the group, is the turn of the leader to help to solve that argument. Yes, I really agree with you. And now I would like to hear from Phante Phakadei. Yes, how about you? Do you have any idea to this question?
Thank you for the third question. I think the problem always have for everyone, although we just alone, like everybody, when we still alone, sometimes they have any problem in their mind. That's it. Also, we don't say about a lot of people in the group or the people in the member. Sometimes, like in the family, also have a problem about the opposite opinion or about opposite ideas. That's the problem always afraid about a fear from the other people with which are our ideas. So I would like to introduce about the Buddhism. That's in the invitation meaning Pavarana, when the Sangha, the retreat, meaning Prasangking Vasa, I would like to talk about the problem in the Buddhism to solve. That is Sankham Pante Pavare Meditenavia Sutenavia Paresankaya Vatantomang. Meaning, after you say, after you sin, you heard, please tell me about the problem if I do it. So that's it about the problem in Buddhism solved. But in the social now, I think some problem that I want to again in our club. Sometimes, Master Suna, I don't like you. So when you have any idea, I will also opposite with you, or I always again with you. That's the sometimes that's the opposite idea. And sometimes the people also have the idea want to improve about the group. That's the good idea, and they want to improve our club. I think it's very hard to solve and to know about the idea, but we should set up the goal for our benefit in our club. That's my ideas.
Yes. Thank you, Fante. Yes, for very good idea. And we have more than 1 minute left. So are there any questions for Fante?
Yes, I have a question for Fante. I heard that Fante talk about when you heard you have to tell to member. So I think that when you heard with a member in our group, what will you do in this time?
I think if this group is if the idea is good, I always accept and do it for our benefit. If I think other ideas is not good, or if opposite from me, I'll always tell him about the idea I think. Also like that.
Thank you for your answer.
Now, Fante Tam, you want to ask Fante Phakade more?
Okay, I have a question for Fante Phakade. When you have heard with a person you like the most, what will you do?
Sorry.
When you have heard with your with a person with a person, but you like the most. So I think, what will you do?
According to you, when I heard something about the person who I like most, and what I do, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's also the person we love most also influence about the opinion about our ideas. Like the Khmer, they have a word clean ngay sa lành lọ. Clean ngay sa lành lọ. But when we live together with other people, we influence about the idea, and so they think, oh, that's my master, that's my best friend, and then when the best friend about the master say also good and also true, and so influence our opinion. But according to me, I already want to know about the rule about the truth. So sometimes also opposite about the opinion. Example, if my friend they say about the word or about the topic, I think, and I confuse, and I'm not true, and I'm not be sure And so I would ask him, does it true? And ask him, where is it? I always have a problem about the opinion with my friend when I live in Kuke province. He said, does it the proverb, does it pronounce like that? And so I think, why is that? And so you can pronounce like again, does it the word does it Patianathar? Yeah, Patianabat, they are pronounced Patianabat. And so I have a problem. So it's good. And then I think, it's not good. And so they don't believe with me. So I always take the dictionary and they are give to him to show that they are pronounced Patianabat. And so the way sometimes they are always have a problem about the opinion with the best family, best friend or the people who like most. Let's say we can we be sure before we listen or before we truth about something like the 10 of the verse the Buddha he said come al chứa do not believe something that is my master, that is my best friend, that is a traditional their word before. Yes, this is my ideas.
Can
you get it?
Yeah, I understand. But why you don't choose quiet when you unhappy?
No, I think it's normal. Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes the people they are have to people that they sometimes they are the selfish.
Yes.
Sometimes also you can explain that's very correct, very true, but they don't accept you. That's selfish. Yes, but sometimes it's easy to accept about your opinion when you tell him that's it true and that's it in that's on, and then they can accept.
I think your idea when you unhappy with your best friend, you ask them you ask them trực tiếp làm mấy cái go on direct. Thank you. Me too. I have a problem with my friend. I should quiet a little bit. After that, I write some message from.
Yeah, I think that's all.
I have a question for Pante too.
Yes.
If if have problem in a group member, they argue together, or they have opposite view or opposite idea. So should the leader ask other people outside the group to show?
Sorry, I can't get it.
Should the group member ask other one outside the group to solve the problem in the group?
I think we should have a problem in this group. In our group, we should ask the member in our group, does it really or true? This is my opinion. And the people in outside in our group, I think they don't know about our group. We work, so as outside, I think it's hard to solve. That's in my opinion.
Yeah, thank you. I agree too.
Yes, it's very interesting exchanging idea. And now I would like to hear more from Mr. Phong. Yes. Can you answer the third question?
Thank you. The third question, when there are any argument happening in group, because of the opposite. Why of each member, how can we solve them problem? I saw the idea, but I know in the group is very important. The group in the school and the working when there is a agreement in the group, the teacher or leader show the problem. If you have a problem, you have the teacher and the leader. If not, we can do group activity. Yet I have my idea. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. And I think that it's also a suitable way to solve this problem, because the leader of the group have the full rights to manage all members in the group. And also and one more thing, that we also can use the rule of the group to solve the arguments, so that when the member do not follow the rule, we can say that they do not respect the whole group. Yes, and so we can find a suitable solution to treat them, or to explain to them, so that they can understand more about how how the group work. Yes. So thank you so much for all your opinion for the third question. Now we move to the last question, and this question is very meaningful, because it's related to our group, our English-speaking group. According to you, can you recommend your ideas to improve our group? Yes. So for this question, I would like to hear from Sarah first. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. For me, I think that in our group, we should have a person who can responsible for other member request or other member opinion. As I see, because of problem in Zoom, Pante Pakade have request many times about Google Meet, but we also don't have the answer for he, and I think that on our group members should use our right to express our opinion about the problem relation to our group. Yeah. Yeah, that's all.
Unmute, Mr. Suna.
Sorry. Thank you so much for your idea, and I think that it's very necessary for us to change another software for our group, so that we can make the period of the meeting longer and longer. Yes, so that we can have the good emotion to discuss. Yes, thank you so much, and I accept your idea. Yeah. Now I want to hear more from Phante Ngọc Tam. Yes, Phante Ngọc Tam.
Sorry, I want to invite my brother help me answer this question, because I think a moderator is very is understand clearly about this question.
Yes, thank you, Phante. As I mentioned at the beginning time of our group, when we were just a small group, I said that all members in our group should then be got the influence from the another member. When there are any members, they are absent for very several times, and the other members also don't need to continue to join this group again. So it's not good, because we are the individual of this group. So we join this group because of our own goal. Yes, our own need. We need to improve our English for ourselves, not for the other people. Yes. So if we want to improve this group, we need to define clearly about ourselves first. What do we want to do in this group? What do we need to from this group? Yes, we should define vividly about ourselves first. And following Ms. Ray's idea, we should be the responsible members in this group. When we agree to join this group, yes, we should be responsible for our job. Yes, when the leader or the whole group invite any members to be a moderator or to be an MC, yes, when we have ability, we should accept this task or this job. Yes, and also we should respect each other in this group, because our group also have the leader, also have the vice leader. So when we want to escape from this group, or when we want to stop study, when we want to be absent, we also should to ask the permission, yeah, from the group. It's more polite than we just keep silent and we go out, or we will be absent for a long time. Yes, it's my idea. Thank you. How about you, Phante Ngọc Tam?
Yeah, thank you. I think that is good idea, but have a question. I agree most with response. We have to have responsible with our group. And I think that it's a good idea.
Do you want to share something for this question?
I don't prepare, so I cannot share my idea for this question.
Okay, but later
You
yes,
can move this question for other.
yes, but later if you have any opinion for the last question, you can send a message into our group. Yes, thank you. And now I
Okay,
would
okay.
like to hear from
Have you sent?
yes, I would like to
Yeah.
hear from Phante Phakday. Yes, for this question.
Thank you. I think for the question, I have no ideas because as everyone know, when we are working, while working, we will know about the problem and we want to improve, like the application when have a problem, so they are rebuild or repair it. So I have no idea for this question. Thank you.
Yes, I also hope that later if you have any ideas or any opinions to help our group to be developed more, you can talk more. Yes, later.
Yes.
Yes, I hope so. Okay, and now I would like to hear from Mr. Ben. Yeah. Actually, I'm not the leader of this group because I also we also elect Ponte Sunrin to be a leader, and now he he had to be busy for a long time. Now we have the vice leader Ponte Phakday and Mr. Ben. Okay, how about you, Mr. Ben?
Okay, thank you. Also, I agree with your recommendation and someone request. And my recommendation is people in our group, please happy to join this group for long and longer later in the future. We should stay in group and share idea and share our language, share our techniques about learning English to our member, and we should find and ask some our friend to join us. We can I think, but this point I want to ask all of you if we can invite the foreign member to join our group, like from Cambodia or from America. So I want to hear idea from all of you. If not bother to talk in group, so can you give me some idea? Because I have my friend in Cambodia, but they also Khmer. They don't be the English native speaker. So that's my recommendation. Just everyone keep stay in group and ask some friend to join our group. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much for your answer and your recommendation. And for your question, how about you, Phante Phakday?
I think for the Mr. Bun, he asked about another member in Cambodia or US. I think Mr. should make a war in our group, and then if everyone or more than 50% they agree, we also agree together. It's good. Yeah.
Yes, that is a good choice. And for me, I think that it's very beneficial to have the foreigners joining our group. The more English learners join our group, the more development we will achieve. And for me, one thing I wonder that because they live in the another country, so it's very it should be careful when we talk. Yes, when we talk in our group, because the goal of our group is just focus on the language. Yes, English language to improve and to build up the speaking and the listening skill, and also sharing the knowledge, but not related to the politics. Yes, it's very dangerous, very intensive. Yes, so we should tell them, we should have a rule first to tell them, because it's very good for us to avoid that point. Yes, I think that. Yes. How about Mr. Phong? Do you have any idea for this question?
Yes. Recommend some idea to improve our group. We have learned to improve your Zoom a long time. I have more problem because the Gomez I don't use is I don't know, but the variable Packaday he said due to the Gomez learn English. To learn English very good. I think your Pante Packaday talk in Gomet or Zoom. Zoom to you learn English today. Thank you.
Yes. Your idea is the same with Miss Ray. Yes, we will change the way to use for this class, this group. Yes. So anything else to discuss more, or we should stop now? Okay, if you keep silent, I want to say that it's a very interesting and very useful discussion for this topic tonight, because there are a lot of amazing, a lot of awesome opinions to give our group so that we can apply for our group later. Yes. for the future. Yeah, thank you so much, and we say goodbye. Yeah, goodbye now.